Hi everybody, it's me, LisaT, coming at you with some positive energy, reading The Language of Letting Go by Beattie. Finally doing a reading in the daytime. Okay, let me just turn my light here. Let's see how that looks, how that works. Okay, so we are reading November 20th, wants and needs. I think I was just in the last video, I was explaining, I made a list a couple of years ago with a friend of mine because I was learning about that I actually do have needs. Oh my gosh, so, as a child, I decided that it was less painful to have no needs than it was to have needs that weren't getting met. Not as a child, as a teenager, so early teen years. So it was less painful to have no needs than it was to have needs that weren't getting met. So I've had to learn in my recovery process that I actually do have needs. I just focused on everybody else's needs to cope and to manage my way through life after deciding I had no needs. So now I'm recognizing I do have needs. And then I had to, so the reason I made this list with a friend was because I had to decipher between wants and needs, and some needs and then prioritize the needs. Like, oh, this is actually a really big priority and this is not so much. So the writing exercise was really important for me to see it on paper too, and to decipher between wants and needs. A need is a need. It's got, like, we need food, we need shelter, we need love, we need connection with others. These are absolute necessary needs to live in the human experience. I want, I want that, but do I actually need it? So it's really good to look at these two, the difference between these two. Okay. So wants and needs. So many of us have been brainwashed to think that we can't have what we want in life. That's a mistaken belief too. We can have, it's about the beliefs. If you believe that, then you won't have what you want. But if you believe that you can have what you want in life, change that belief system. Belief is everything. You believe it, you see it. You believe it, you make it happen. You believe it, you feel it. So belief, it's all about the beliefs. So many of us have been brainwashed to think that we can't have what we want in life. That is the belief of the martyr. That's a belief of the martyr. Okay. So the martyr is someone who, goes around and at the expense of themselves provides for others at the expense of themselves. And that's a codependent thing too. So at the expense of themselves, they're going to do good in the world, no matter how much bad it affects them. So the belief of the martyr. The martyr says they can't have what they want in life, so they just don't even try, I guess. So it is born of deprivation and fear. So that belief that we can't have what we want in life is born of deprivation and fear. The deprivation, I can recognize that as I've been sharing, that this is a process for me. I can recognize I'll get in deprivation, like where I don't have groceries even. Like I have a car and I have a grocery store 5 minutes away, and I'll get to a point where I'm eating cans of peas because of this belief system. So I'm working past that. It's changing and growing, but yeah. So identifying what we want and need, then writing it down. As I said, writing is so important. We get to see it. It's out of our heads and on paper in the tangible reality. So identifying what we want to need and then writing it down sets in motion a powerful chain of events. It indicates that we are taking responsibility for ourselves, giving God and the universe permission to supply our wants and needs. Writing gratitude lists, in Bob Proctor stuff I've done, and different professional or personal development programs I've done. It's writing a gratitude list, writing out your goals, writing out these things. Writing, it does something. There's something about writing that puts things, that sets an intention into the universe. So there you go. So it indicates, so when we do this, we indicate to God, to the universe, to something outside of ourselves. Again, it's getting it out of ourselves and onto paper. So we're indicating to something outside of ourselves, these are our wants and needs. And it gives the universe permission to supply these wants and needs. The belief that we deserve to have a change in character, a relationship, a new dimension to an existing relationship, a possession, a belief that we deserve these things, a possession, a certain level of health, living, loving, or success is a powerful force in bringing that desire to pass. Often, so the belief that we deserve that we deserve those things, the belief that you deserve it, is a powerful force in bringing that thing to life. But this too shall pass. That's why it says desire to pass. It'll come, but it'll also, you'll get past that and then want the next thing, which is okay. Often when we realize that we want something, that feeling is God preparing us to receive it. Where did that want come from? Where did that desire come from? Where did that thought come from? It came out of nothing. It came from something outside of you, right? So it came for a reason. It's there for a reason. It's preparing us to receive it. Listen, but fear will get in the way, because fear will self-sabotage. That's where self-sabotage, because these things are all coming to you, to us, to you, to me. But if we're not looking, if we don't have insight, if we don't have self-realization, then we won't see that we are actually deflecting it with fears. So listen, trust, empower the good in your life by paying attention to what you want and need. Pay attention. Write it down. Put it on your fridge. Put it on your mirror. Put it somewhere. Write it down. Look at it. Empower the good in your life by paying attention to what you want and need. Write it down. Affirm it mentally. Pray about it. Then let it go. Put it out there and then know it is coming. You have to have the knowing that's coming. Know, yep, I put it out there, it's going to come. Maybe not this second, maybe not in 5 minutes, maybe not even tomorrow, but it's coming. It's coming. Let it go. Give it to God and see what happens. The results may be better than you think. Usually we get better. Usually we get better then. Here's your prayer for today. Today, I will pay attention to what I want and need, and I will take time to write it down, and then I will let it go. I will begin to believe I deserve the best. The best. We deserve the best. You do. I do. We all do. But we have to take action on that. Writing is an action. Changing your belief system, setting affirmations, saying them over and over. Take the action steps to live the life of your desires and your heart, which is definitely a life full of joy, happiness, and love as we learn the language of letting go. Thank you for watching. I love you all. Please hit subscribe. Let me know you're on the journey with me. Give me a thumbs up. Let me know you liked the video. And thank you so much for watching. Enjoy loving your life.